everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Steph. It's lovely to see your beautiful faces today. Today we're gonna be watching the third X-Men, The Last Stand. So this is gonna be fun. Wait. We have just finished X-Men 2, so I'm excited to kind of go into this one because my brain felt a little foggy on the second one. So I'm hoping that this one will just be like an easier flow. I apologize for the last one as well. But yeah, if you'd like to see all of my reactions, also sorry for the carbon monoxide thing. I have to call maintenance, and no, it's not just a battery, it is cabled into the wall and I can't do anything about it. Anyway, if you'd like to see all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, as well as Discord access, where we have movie nights every month. We're also going to be starting new things for certain tiers. We're also adding a new tier, and I will explain that more in the upcoming year. Yeah. Oh, you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows. I don't know if I said that, but you are part of it. And we just finished a new poll, which I will be getting a new list of. We have just finished Braveheart, and now we are moving on to the next Patreon picked film, which is Kingdom of Heaven. And I'll be watching that tomorrow. And then we're starting on a whole new list that you guys have made. Also on Patreon, we're always like a season ahead on Game of Thrones. We're also ahead on WandaVision. We also have Clone Wars. We've got a bunch of stuff coming, so I'm really excited. Besides that, I guess we can just kind of dive into the third movie. I'm trying to think of how the second one was ended, because I did talk about it in the outro to that, but I think I'm just gonna dive into this one and talk as we go, see where my brain kind of leads. And yeah, I guess we can just kind of go in. So let's do that. I think I've said this before, but with X-Men, it feels like it would be a never-ending story, if that makes sense.
You think your daughter is sick, Mr. Gray?
Perhaps it would be best if we were to speak to her.
Jean, can you come down, dear?
Interesting that we're starting off with Jean, after, you know.
It's very rude, you know, to read my thoughts or Mr. Lynch's without our permission.
Did you think you were the only one of your kind, young lady?
We are like you.
Really? I doubt that.
At that young, she was able to do that. Also, she can read minds, and her parents were like, she's sick. She has an illness.
You have more power than you can imagine, Jean. The question is, will you control that power? Or let it control you?
Preach.
Not you.
Dad, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Uy, calofrío me da. I want to know more about the scientific background about the mutants. I feel like I'd never say that word right. But I want to know more context and background with the entirety of the science behind it, because of the fact that there's so many of them and it's like randomly chosen type of thing. Yeah. I'm hoping that makes sense.
Thanks, kitty.
Oh, no way. That fucking sucks. This is how we're starting out? Damn. Why is there so much cheating in this movie? Fuck. Just fucking strolling.
Logan, we work as a team.
Yeah, good luck with that. Now!
Damn it, Logan, don't do this!
Class dismissed. Hey, Colossus. Nice throw.
I'm gonna start saying that now.
It was a defensive exercise.
Yeah, best defense is a good offense. Or is it the other way around?
This isn't a game, Logan.
You sure fooled me. Hey, I'm just a sub. You got a problem, talk to Scott. Hey, Scott, we're looking for you downstairs. You didn't show.
What do you care?
I know how you feel.
Don't.
When Jean died,
I said don't.
maybe it's time for us to move on.
Not everybody heals as fast as you, Logan.
Oh, damn. That was a good one. Oh my god. What the what is that? What?
Mr. President.
Have a seat, Hank. Homeland Security was tracking Magneto.
We got hits in Lisbon, Geneva,
Okay.
Montreal.
Got it.
NAVSAC lost him crossing the border, but we did get a consolation prize. We picked her up breaking into the FDA of all places.
I don't answer to my slave name.
Raven Darkholm, that's your real name, isn't it? Or has he convinced you you don't have a family anymore?
My family tried to kill me, you pathetic meat sack.
Okay, then, Mystique. Where is he?
In here, with us.
I don't want to play games with you. I want answers. You don't want to play games with me? Tell me, where is Magneto?
You realize the level of impact this will have on the mutant community?
Yes, I do. That's precisely why we need some of your diplomacy now.
How are we to decide what falls within the range of ethical behavior and what...
Professor?
I want to be in this class. It's cool.
We'll continue this tomorrow. Class dismissed.
Yes, but we can't be students forever.
Storm, I hadn't thought of you as my student for years. In fact, I thought that perhaps you might take my place someday. Scott's a changed man. Yes, things are better out there. But you of all people know how fast the weather can change.
Oh, I love the little like implications of the double meaning with their power and then what they're saying, I guess.
Ororo, Charles! Thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
I'm still wondering what he is.
Who's the furball?
He's
Wolverine. I hear you're quite an animal.
Look who's talking.
You know Magneto's gonna come get Mystique, right?
Magneto's not the problem. A major pharmaceutical company has developed a mutant antibody, a way to suppress the mutant X gene.
Ah, ya está.
Permanently. They're calling it a cure. Well, scientifically speaking...
Since when did we become a disease? How can anybody in their right...
They're announcing it now.
Ah, so it's like a specific... scientifically, it doesn't make sense in my mind, but if it's just like a Gene X type of thing that they're putting, it's I don't know.
I proudly present the answer to mutation. Finally, we have a cure.
Who would want this cure? I mean, what kind of...
Oh, I didn't even think about her.
Because there's nothing to cure. Nothing's wrong with you. Or any of us, for that matter.
It's kind of crazy because I see where she's coming from with wanting to get rid of it.
We need to show them, let them know that we're here to stay.
Ooh, scary.
You must listen. They won't take us seriously.
They will force their cure upon us. The only question is, will you join my brotherhood and fight?
You talk pretty tough for a guy in a cape.
Back off.
Oh, look, he got a...
You're so proud of being a mutant. Where's your mark?
Scott's fire.
I have been marked once, my dear, and let me assure you, no needle shall ever touch my skin again.
You know who you're talking to? Do you?
He's a fucking porcupine?
So, you have talents.
That and more. I know you control metal, and I know there's 87 mutants in here, none of them above a class 3, other than you two.
She can do that? I don't. It's just kind of crazy because not only is it just like one, I guess I don't want to say mutation, but like one power, you could have multiple different things that come with that gene, you know? I don't know.
Why are you doing this to me? Let me down. I'll be a good girl. Please let me go. Please.
Keep it up. I'll spray you in the face, bitch.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you myself.
Yeah, right.
She's not gonna get me this time. Just good, man. I would be Mystique, dude. That's get like powers. That's fucking great. Unless you get captured, then you're kind of screwed. But besides that, it's a good one.
And his power. What is its range?
You'll see. There's someone I would like you to meet.
Hello there, son. My name is Hank McCoy.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Wow. Some kind of like feel.
You have an amazing gift. Thank you, Jimmy.
It's kind of ironic, no? That can't happen. He's either crazy or she's alive. Like mourning. What the f- What is...
Jean?
What?
I don't know.
Love her hair. What do you mean, I don't know? All of a sudden, he brought...
Take these off.
Oh, is this some evil bitch? Oh, sorry.
Trust me, I can control it now.
Oh. Okay, well, it's her, but what? How...
Open them.
He was the one who brought her out right now? It doesn't make sense to me. Damn, that's kind of crazy. That's not... What's going on?
Professor, you okay? Get to Alkali Lake.
Nash. She's dead, right? None of that makes sense. There's a fuck ton of mutants, and you're gonna be like, oh, Jean, you're back, and you don't know how you got here, but you're here. Oh, I guess wanting to be happy is fine. I don't know.
Do you?
Oh, it seems like it's her. I think it is just so hard because it being like a bunch of mutants, you never know.
I can take care of that.
What the hell's happening? Or if it's actually them. And she was evil. It's in the eyes.
She's alive.
The only explanation of Jean's survival is that her powers wrapped her in a cocoon of telekinetic energy.
Her mutation is seated in the unconscious part of her mind, and therein lay the danger. When she was a girl, I created a series of psychic barriers to isolate her powers from her conscious mind, and as a result, Jean developed a dual personality.
What the fuck?
A personality that in our sessions came to call itself the Phoenix. A purely instinctual creature, all desire and joy and rage.
Oh, you're lying.
She knew all this? It's unclear how much she knew.
Now, reaction has run the gamut with mutants on both sides of the line. Some are desperate for this cure, while others are offended by the very idea.
It's kind of crazy too because I know they said that it's a choice basically, but if it's given to a parent and they see their child, which is more so often since the past few movies we've seen. They'll just use it on their child without them having a choice. So
Good. Bring him in.
You sure you want to start with him?
I think it's important, yes. Everything's gonna be fine. I promise.
You
ready?
He has freaking wings, bro. He's an angel. You want to get rid of the wings? That's crazy. He's probably not an angel, but you know what I'm saying. Look at your child and he has wings. You're like, oh, you're literally an angel. You got. That's crazy.
Dad, can we talk about this for a second?
It'll all be over soon. Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh.
I can't do this. I promise you. You're fine. Warren, relax. Warren,
Why?
It's a better life. It's what we all want.
No, it's what you want.
These movies are a little cliche. It's funny. Ahí está, con tu cura. Damn. You just killed like every single one of them, basically. Why would he do that?
Told you so.
He probably wasn't. I don't know.
James Madrix.
This one robbed 7 banks. At the same time.
I could use a man of your talents.
That's.
I'm in. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Juggernauts.
I can't imagine why.
You can let me out of here. I need a pee.
Why does that sound so familiar? I looked at him. Yep. Pretend you're dead, dude. Oh, lordies. Oh no, you're fucking lying. Wait, what? Oh my god, she was shot with the cure?
You saved me.
You're lying. Oh my god. ¿Ya estuvo?
Not one of us anymore. It's a shame. She was so beautiful.
Mystique is gone.
Those mutants were a real threat.
Have you even begun to think what a slippery slope you're on?
And I worry about how democracy survives when one man can move cities with his mind.
As do I.
You and I know that it's only going to get worse.
All the more reason why I need to be where I belong.
What does he do? I want to know his powers. Like what he is.
More than okay.
Did we ever find Scott?
Logan, you're making me blush.
You reading my thoughts?
I don't have to.
She's eerie. Oh, my hair like that, dude.
Where's Scott? Jean?
Where am I?
You need to tell me what happened to Scott.
Oh my god. No, I have no patience. I have no... Oh shit.
Look at me.
Oh shit, dude.
Kill me before I kill someone else.
Don't say that.
Please.
The professor can help. He can fix it.
I don't want to fix it.
Oh my god. Oh goodness. I got goosebumps. That's...
Something up. An electromagnetic force. It's massive. It's a mutant. More powerful than anything I've ever felt. More powerful than you.
Damn.
Where is she?
I think she killed Scott.
What? That's not possible.
I warned you.
But he really technically didn't really do anything, right? Like Jean.
But she's trying to block my thoughts. She's so strong.
Wait for me here.
What?
I need to see Jean alone.
You were right, Charles.
Oh, lordies. Oh.
Nobody gets inside.
I think Juggernaut or whatever, not Juggernaut or whatever. It just reminds me of Bloon's tower defense. Well, I could be wrong. It's just like where my mind directly goes to when I hear that. What's crazy is that because of this, like the Phoenix, it's always gonna protect her no matter what happens.
So you want to control me?
No, he does. No, I want to help you.
Help me. What's wrong with me?
Absolutely nothing. Eric, stop! No, Charles, not this time.
Get out of my head.
Perhaps you should listen to her, Charles.
You must trust me. You're a danger to everyone and yourself.
Nobody gets inside and he throws him directly inside. Or was it a different house? I don't know, I can't.
Jean, let me in.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. Is she gonna kill him? She just looks scary as fuck too, bro. Sorry. Yeah. Oh no. No, ni en pedo.
Don't let it control you.
Y ese por pelotudo. That's a stupid fucking...
My dear, come with me.
Holy shit, dude. They're losing everyone one by one. That's so scary.
A world full of fear, hate, and intolerance. Charles Xavier was born into a world divided. A world he tried to heal.
Wherever we may go, we must carry on his vision of a world united.
So what happens if she touches Jean? You know them?
We're all feeling the same way, you know.
No, Bobby, we're not. You have Rogue, and I've... Yeah, I just miss home.
I don't trust him.
Snow and all of that.
Kitty, get up. Come with me.
Storm told us to stay in our rooms.
Don't worry. We won't get caught. I mean, you can walk through walls, you know. Come on.
Hell no.
This place can be home, too.
Dude, what the fuck? That sucks though that she wants to like have the cure in order to touch him, but he's not even fucking loyal.
Thank you for this, Bobby.
I hope you're not doing this for some boy.
Exactly.
Look, if you want to go, then go. Just be sure it's what you want.
Shouldn't you be telling me to stay?
I'm not your father. I'm your friend. Just think about what I said, Rose.
I'm sad that he like makes her feel that way. Or that she feels that way. I'm like, I hope they talked about it. I hope she, told him about how she feels with the entirety of, that. Especially the cure being out and like what he has to say about it,
I can manipulate the metal in this. You can do anything. Anything you can think of.
You sound just like him.
He wanted to hold you back.
What do you want?
She doesn't even know what he's messing with.
She shouldn't be here with us. Her power is completely unstable.
Only in the wrong hands.
You trust her? She's one of them.
So were you once.
I stuck with you all the way. Would have killed the professor if he'd given me the chance.
Charles Xavier did more for mutants than you'll ever know. My single greatest regret is that he had to die for our dream to live.
Aye. Put respect on his name. Basically what he told him. Talk shit one more time, see what's gonna Dude, I'm like, where's Rogue, man? I'm glad that he went to at least go look for her. Like, he knows what's going on.
Oh, I get it. Your girlfriend. I figured she'd want the cure. She's pathetic.
Oh, he's good, he's good.
Make a move. Same old Bobby. Still afraid of a fight.
So long as the cure exists, our war will rage. Your cities will not be safe. Your streets will not be safe. You will not be safe.
You have to find Magneto and stop him by any means necessary. Magneto wants a war. We'll give him one.
Oh, shit. Damn. Holy. Oh, hell. My God. What is he? Dude, this mutant war is like fucking crazy because nice. I was gonna say.
We will strike with a vengeance and a fury that this world has never witnessed. We shall go to Alcatraz Island.
Damn.
Take control of the cure. And then nothing can stop us.
You know what's crazy though? In the midst of all of that and seeing him among all of those faces, there's like a certain hope in her heart, whether it's, well, obviously it's Jean, but the Phoenix would know too, and then it just kind of gets scary. Oh, God.
I know the smell of your adamantium from a mile away.
2 minutes to rendezvous, Mr. President.
Would he be able to kill him since he controls metal?
Feed of Magneto's base of operations.
Or he technically just give him the cure too, but we'll see. I don't know how long
Give us everything we wanted and more.
that takes.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Approaching target dead ahead. Set for 360-degree incursion.
What if they turned it into like fumes? What if they did that? What if they turned it into like a fume type, like a bomb? That's how they did that? They're fucking mute. What?
Okay. I give up.
Sorry, Mr. Secretary. It was a decoy.
If he's not there, then where the hell is he?
Storm! Storm!
What are you doing back here?
See, what I'm thinking, like, if Rogue were to touch her, like, well, she wouldn't let Rogue do it in the first place. I'm just thinking of, like, her subconscious thing.
On the move. I know where they're
And
going.
I'm like,
You're saying you saw Magneto? Yeah.
I'll just always save her.
Hard to believe this one's fitting.
If Magneto gets hold of that cure, there'll be no...
Is he like a... He's just like a beast?
We lost the professor. If we don't fight now, everything they stood for will die with them. I'm not gonna let that happen. Are you?
Another way, if Rogue even tried, Jean would know. Because she's fucking reads minds. Oh my god.
Charles always wanted to build bridges.
That's crazy.
My God.
In chess, the pawns go first. Mutants and their guns. Plastic, they've learned.
Oh. With Jean, they could just fucking walk through that. No importa. There's no way.
What about jets, tanks?
Against Magneto? They'll turn him inside out.
Where are our ground troops?
30 minutes away.
Then God help us.
Everybody get together! And hold this line!
Oh my god.
Traitors to their own cause. Finish them!
It's just crazy to think because I'll have to talk about it at the end because honestly there's more of an explanation to what I'm trying to talk about right now.
Go inside, get the boy, and kill him. With pleasure.
Oh, that guy's scary. I'm terrified of loud footsteps. Fucking gross. Limbs back.
Come on! Grow those back.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
I wonder what happens if she would just have to like hold him all the way like fucking all the way down in the ground.
Going somewhere?
No!
Don't hit him!
Calm down, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh.
This way. Oh my god. What's going on?
Oh. I was wondering if the little force field thing would work.
I'm the wrong guy to play hide and seek with.
Who's hiding? Dickhead.
Next.
Oh, please, don't do this. I only wanted to help you people.
Do we look like we need your help?
Woo! ¿Ahora qué? ¿Ahora qué, huh? Oh.
work as a team.
Best defense is a good offense.
I'm nervous. I want to cry. Come on.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's go. It sucks because I'm like, I wish Rogue was here, but at the same time, she's also very vulnerable. And she technically wouldn't really be able to do much. What?
Going over your head, Bobby. You should go back to school. You never should have left.
That's funny. That's good. That's good. That's good. Why would... I'm sorry, but why would he go? This motherfucker can control his entire soul. Oh wait, did he is a distraction.
I do.
Woo! That was good. He got me. He got me too.
I'm one of them.
What are you gonna do now?
This is what they want for all of us.
Why is he doing all that? Mystique didn't do that when she got shot. Or is it because he got shot with like 4 of them or something? Or is he in shock? He's about to die?
It's over, Jean.
Oh! La mierda! Fuck. Oh! Dude, she's like in Thanos. Without the stones. Dude.
What have I done?
I'm the only one who can stop her.
No, you're the boy. With the... I mean, the boy could possibly die in the process, obviously. Yes, he can. But, oh, God. I get it. I get it. Don't start with me. I got it. I just need a process. Yeah, she's like a fucking god.
I know you're still there.
Oh, whoa, no way. I'm getting goosebumps.
You would die for them.
I'd die for you.
Not for them. For you. For you.
Save me.
I love you.
Was it not possible to use the cure? Wait, there's a lot of options here. I thought there was. I have questions. I have a lot of questions. Oh God, Rogue. I forgot about Rogue.
You're back.
Didn't do it. She did?
I'm sorry. I had to.
This isn't what I wanted.
I know. It's what I wanted.
Well, thank God he didn't cheat, dude. That would have sucked if she went through all of this and then he's like, well, either way, I guess she would have wanted to live happily ever after, even if it wasn't him. But still,
Good to see you, buddy.
that would have been really sad if he was not a good guy.
That I introduce our new ambassador to the United Nations and the representative to the world for all.
I think I've just gone through too much. I don't trust anybody.
Dr. Hank McCoy.
Way to go, Furball.
He just goes outside to look at the sky. I have questions, man. I know I'm not supposed to overcomplicate it, but I'll explain in like a few seconds. I'm wondering, like, going through all of this, and I wonder if he like misses Charles. Oh, wait a second. wait a minute.
Morning.
Hello, Moira.
Charles.
What? Okay. Oh my god, I feel like there's so much to talk about with this movie. First of all, I'm not, I feel like this is going to be actually a long talk. I feel like I'm not really too fond of the X-Men series and stuff, only because I did explain in the beginning about how I wish there was a little more like scientific background behind the whole mutation and stuff, but they just kind of correlated with a specific gene X. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to not overcomplicate that. And I'm going to go on to the next part with that, because I said it at the end of the movie as well, where I was like, I don't want to overcomplicate it, because obviously we have the X-Men, and then we have like, I don't know how many mutants, but probably like 50, let's say 50 to 80, whatever, that was behind Magneto, that they were all fighting. In my head, I was thinking, there is so much that you could do with 50 to 80 or whatever, how many mutants, versus versus X-Men, right? So then I was thinking, if they're all attacking, right, in order to like use the powers together or think of some sort of plan that kind of emphasizes each of their powers or mutation or whatever, they kind of just went for it. But I also had the question of, are most mutants, like, do they have more of like stationary powers? And I'm hoping that makes sense, because obviously we had like that girl who like did the waves thing. That's not, like that's a power that more than, I don't know, like a big base could be affected by it, basically, is what I'm saying. And I don't know, I think I feel like I had like so many questions when it came to all of it. But I feel like I think I'm like wanting to overcomplicate it, because I'm like, they all just kind of ran to fight, instead of being como a larga distancia, like at a further away distance, I guess you could say, in order to maximize the effectiveness of their powers, I guess. And so then I was just like, okay, I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to say that most of the mutants that were behind Magneto or whatever, they're more like stationary powers, like being a lizard or something. So I guess, they're all like level 3, or, what the girl said earlier when they were, all in that sync, whatever. I think she said level 3. I don't remember, but I'm just going to assume so. And I think that's what she did say. Did she? Now I'm like, wait a second. Maybe I just didn't like fully process that, or have it in mind when I was thinking of those things. Also, when it comes to like the X, like this entire thing, it's really hard, because I feel like, I feel like there are so many different options that you can go through when it comes to this whole thing with mutation and like defense, offense, whatever, and planning and all of those things. And I think my brain is trying to justify it, because I'm like, yeah, I mean, you're under pressure. So you have to think on the spot of what to do or have a goal or whatever it is. So I'm like, okay, fine. I don't know. I start questioning things, and I know there was I thought I wrote it down. I was like, for example, I think there was a point where I like pointed at the camera and I was like, I'm processing or whatever, because I automatically start talking when I start questioning, like, wait, what if they did this, or, so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, well, for example, at the end, Wolverine kills her. He kills Jean. And then I was thinking, well, why didn't he use the cure if that's like a for sure known thing that cancels out the gene X? Because the mutations that everybody has is because of that specific gene. So then I'm like, why didn't they use that just to at least make her human and not completely kill her? And then I was like, okay, well, she's not even like a mutant. She's like a fucking god at this point, you know? So I'm like, okay, maybe it wouldn't have worked on her or something, or maybe whatever. I thought of that option against my other option. Then I was like, well, Jean, because of the whole mind reading thing that she also has, it's like she would know if someone is basically like out to get her. Because Wolverine is in love with her, she has a certain sensitivity towards him, or vulnerability towards him, I mean. But when it comes to everybody else, it's like she'll know exactly what they want to get her for, and then it'll kind of trigger the Phoenix, and then, you know, so then I was like, okay, that's another thing in contra. Like that's another reasoning why they couldn't have been able to do that. Because even with the cure, I was also thinking of the boy and the fact that who's ever around him or whatever, their mutation basically is not triggered. Like they're just normal. But then that kind of correlates or goes back into the whole Jean would have known if they're out to get her type of thing, and they know that they want to get the boy close to her because he stops that. So then, yeah, the only thing that would have been able to succeed is Wolverine killing her. But those are that's the thought process that I had throughout the movie. And it's like, I'm constantly thinking of like, well, why isn't this an option? Or why has this not happened if it's that many mutants? Or like, there's just so many different possibilities depending on what we're looking at. And because we don't have like every context or every single detail of the context we're in, it's like we can make up a bunch of shit in our minds. And that's how I feel with X-Men, because it's so many different, like there's such a differentiation of mutants, and my brain is just like, well, if you did this and this and this and this and defense, offense, and like just back and forth, and my brain was just like going. And I think this is why it's like so not hard for me, but it's just like it was nice to watch it. But I don't want to compare it to the Avengers, but like when I think of other series or films or things like that kind of have a lot of, I guess, background and scientific detailing or whatever, with what's happening and who's what and who has what and where, and, you know, with all of that, I feel like we had that with the Avengers. We had that with like Harry Potter. We had that with like those types of Lord of the Rings, like those kinds of, like those type of sci-fis where it's just like you have all the context that you need and background info in order to kind of come to some understanding in your mind. But I feel like with X-Men, there's so much that you can come up with in your mind where you're just like, wait, but this could have been an option. Wait, but this. But wait, did they have this? And there's just so many. And it's because of the fact that it's legitimately like half the world, quote unquote, of mutants. And the mutations aren't like, oh, I'm Mystique, and then we have another person with the same gene, but it's the same power. It's like almost every single one of them has something different. Wait, unless it is I don't recall someone having like the same power, but I feel like that was talked about and I can't remember. But that is the hard part about it, because I'm just like, I feel like there's so many ways to go about this, and I don't know. And then I start thinking like, okay, maybe I'm just like overcomplicating it. Just enjoy the movie and shut up. But I don't know. I really love knowing like the background detail among the film that I'm watching when it comes to all the facts and the science behind it. Because then you start to actually correlate it further to what's happening or what can happen, or yeah. And I love those kinds of movies. I did really like it though that you could question that kind of thing. Sorry, my monitor's turned off. I do really enjoy the fact that you can like question that, because I think it gets your mind going, and I love films like that. I recently watched, which I recommend, I believe it's called Caddo Lake. I think it's called Caddo Lake, and I forgot the actor's name. He's in The Maze Runner. I forgot his name, but he's in that movie, and that movie is so good. So good. I watched it and I was like, and then I literally stopped the movie midway and I'm like, wait, but this and my brain just started going. And I was like, this is why. And then I watched the rest, and it's just so exciting to like know that your mind can go to like those depths of thinking, you know? And Cattle Lake did that, and I was just like, cool. And then like when you get it right, you're all like jumpy and like, oh, that's so cool that my mind can like process all of that and then figure it out somehow, you know? I think I talked about all kind of what I put down, but it was very, very similar to the explanation that I kind of gave with the X-Men series in general with the whole mutants. Yeah. I just feel like there's so many different possibilities to go about things. But then I also, like, at the same time, you can't really overcomplicate it, like I said, or go too much into depth with details and stuff, because of the fact that we don't know much about what we're handed, I guess, in the X-Men series. And that's why it's like, oh, she can do that? Oh, wait, they're getting more powerful. Oh, but then she can do that? Oh, but then that happens. And then you're just like, oh, wait, that can happen? And it's like you're constantly like, oh, until it's just like, there's no point in questioning it, because either way, you're not given all the details that you're meant, like, that you want in order to go about it how your brain wants to, or the questioning with all of it. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if that sounds a little confusing, but that's how my brain kind of processed this movie. And I feel so much better, because when I watched the second one, my brain was foggy, but with this one, I was just ready to go, and I was great. But yeah, it's I feel like it's like this specific series is a little like complicated, a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Again, when I first started watching it, or even before I knew what it was, I thought X-Men was Wolverine. I thought that was the same person. They're the same thing. And then once people said, oh, it's a group of mutants, then I was like, oh, it's a group of like super, like the Avengers kind of, but mutants. I don't know. But it's just like it's based around the entire world. So very interesting. Besides that, I did enjoy watching this one. This one was cool. She's fucking powerful, dude. I'm like, what would happen to her against Thanos? Would be dead. Thanos is gone. Like, there's nothing you can, like, I don't know. Started thinking of all the superheroes I know and just see when they go up against each other. Really interesting though, because, sorry, this is off top. Next context. It was just interesting, the whole chemistry between Wolverine and Jean throughout these 3 films, and then we also had kind of Scott there. I also was really scared for Rogue and the fire guy. I forgot his name, but I was scared he was gonna cheat on her or something. I'm like, I don't know, man. I was scared. I don't trust. But I'm so glad that he's just, good guy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. I think it was just that specifically that I wanted to talk about, and I went on for a little bit, so I'm sorry. Besides that, what is our next? Oh, we have our next X-Men movie, which is called First Class. We'll see how that goes. And then our next Patreon picked, which is Kingdom of Heaven. And then we have Game of Thrones, episode 7, episode 8 of season 6. And we also have WandaVision coming up. And those are my next couple of movies and shows and episodes and stuff. So besides that, if you think I missed something, or if there's some like cool fact that you guys can tell me about X-Men and what we just watched, please comment it below. As you guys know, I do watch it. Again, sorry for my alarm. It's not my fire alarm, my carbon monoxide alarm. Sorry about that. I know you guys can hear it. You guys have been commenting and I'm sorry. It's not a fucking battery. It's like cabled. I think I said at the beginning, but whatever. Anyway, let me know if there's anything else or if there's other things that you guys know about these movies that wasn't really presented in it. And that's why I think I have so many questions and I'm overcomplicating it. But yeah, I'll read them all. And I will see you guys for the next one. Make sure to eat, make sure to drink and stay hydrated, and make sure to get some rest.